Yep. Yeah.
It's a hell of a way to start an episode with just a bunch of bodily noises.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back
to your weekly TIFU digest.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting over being sick. I don't know if I said that earlier. You want to know how I got sick?
I'm just gonna assume your son, but
you'd be
safe.
Right. And this is a great way. If anybody ever wanted a physical form of birth control, here's your birth control.
Uh-oh.
So a few days ago, my son was getting real snotty, couldn't figure out why. Realized he got it from my wife, and because he had the exact same symptoms. And mind you, this is not my oldest son. This is my youngest one, my soon-to-be 1-year-old. Ow. So I go to change him. I pick him up out of his crib because we have one of those crib changing table combos.
Mm-hmm.
Pick him up out of his crib, and he immediately was just like, he loves daddy. He loves daddy. And so he takes both hands and grabs my head. And I was just like, ah. And in him being the daredevil he is, immediately slams his face into mine, and I feel his drool hit my lips and onto my tongue. And I went, and I laid him on the change table and immediately was like, oh. And then as I realized, I was like, I'm going to get sick. And so I'm on the upswing. But yeah, that happened.
That's gross.
So
that's real gross.
I could tell you about the ketchup pack of doo-doo if you really want.
No. This is not a time for reflecting on the gross shit your children do. This is an ad read.
Ad read. That's right.
Oh, God.
You already know what's up. We're partnered with Into AM. Love rocking their clothes, shirts, hats, shorts, pants. You know what it's all about. I mean, I should have gotten my hoodie. I just got a brand new hoodie on a deal they have going right now.
Sorry, you got the mystery box, right?
I did. First, Sam, tell them what's happening, and then I'll tell them about that other special thing that's happening right now.
Well, let's see. We still have some time, right, on the Black Friday sale. So it's up to 60% off.
Yes.
Site-wide. So you can go on there, get a bunch of really cool stuff. And if you use our code Lousy at checkout, you get an extra 10% on top of that. So you get some really good deals. Go to intotheam.com/lousy to check that out.
Yes. And also on top of that, right now, if you're not following them on social media or don't frequent their website like we do, they are also running a mystery sale, which is usually their offloading sale they do every year. I love it because you get the stuff that you like. I love mystery sales, like gambling, right? It's like you buy one and you get to see what comes in the mail, man. And I took a gamble because the two colors I love rocking the most from them are black and olive green. And I've been rocking those colors with them for a long time. They're like, their olive green looks sick, especially if you compare it with some like black pants or black shorts. It's dope. But I got me a mystery hoodie. I got me a new graphic tee and some new draws. So I got 2 pairs of draws now. Bang, bang.
Hell yeah.
And sure enough, when it came in the mail, got me an olive green hoodie to match my black one. So you should go do that right now. A lot of things are marked down. It's kind of crazy. The hoodie, if I'm not mistaken, was $15.
Wow, that's a really good deal.
Not a bad move.
For some high quality shirts and hoodies and everything like that.
Yeah, and each item is priced, but you can see it on their website.
Yeah.
So you got to go there by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment into the am.com/lousy. And also, you know your boy, when he placed his order, he used code Lousy at checkout to get that extra 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Go do it. What's up? Into the am.com/Lousy. Go do it right now.
Yep. Right now.
And with that, it's time. Oh, we're waiting? Okay.
Yep.
Now it's time.
What? Yep.
For your weekly TIFU digest.
I still haven't come up with the jingle if you couldn't tell.
We'll get there.
He's going to do that every time we record until we do.
I am. Y'all already know what's up. This is why you tuned in. You get 4 great stories, 4 of this, the top of this week. Starting 4, working 3, 2, 1. Ending on a high note. Sam, I didn't come prepared this week.
Neither did
So, future Sam, hit the polka music. We got to figure out who's reading first. Oh God, there's a flashback myself. Let's see. Who's gonna get it first? Who's gonna get it first?
Oh, I got an ad.
Oh, I got an ad. No.
Skip.
Oh, wait.
I read first.
You. Yeah, so it's me this week. Oh,
I think we might have tied
finish.
with the Discord.
Yeah, that's a photo finish.
Yeah, that was close. That was really close.
All right, so I read first this week,
Yep.
which means I get 4 and 2. He gets 3 and 1. And this first one already looks like a doozy because of what's in the title. And I would like to go on the record and say before we read this story, I don't find myself on either side of the aisle for users or haters of this product.
Okay.
So take that for what you will as we read this story. Okay. Love you, pumpkin. Let's get into it. Number 4. Today I fucked up by underestimating Ozempic. I have been on Ozempic for about 4 months now and have had very little side effects until recently when my dosage was upped. It all started with sulfur burps and stomach pain days ago. This morning I woke up almost unable to make it to the toilet with explosive diarrhea that eventually turned into nothing but liquid. It sounds like I'm peeing when it's coming out my butt. Thinking I had gotten it all out, later in the day, I'm in the car with my boyfriend and had safely farted once already. So I go to do it again and end up shitting myself. It's so liquidy, it went straight through my pants and onto the seat. My boyfriend since has been calling me Dookie Pants and randomly says my baby dookied on herself. Oh, God. TLDR, Ozempic gave me straight liquid diarrhea and I shit myself. My nickname is now Dookie Pants.
Damn.
Is that what Ozempic does?
So my wife's not on Ozempic, but she's on a different version. I can't remember the exact name of the one she's on. It's a semaglutide or something like that. Semaglutide, something like that. I can't remember exactly how it is. It's through hers. Like, you know, the company Hims and Hers.
Yeah.
So it's through that. And for her, it was actually recommended because she actually has PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I'm not going to go into all the details of it. But basically, this was something that has shown great progress with PCOS. And they've even made the joke that there are Ozempic babies because previously people that have PCOS that can't really get pregnant very easily will have Ozempic, not use protection, and then suddenly be pregnant. So it's a little weird, but basically what it is, I like to think of it as like a chemical gastric bypass. Like, and the way because that's like you shrink the stomach, you basically put a little ring on the stomach to make it where you can't eat too much. It's basically that. So my wife's almost never hungry. Ever. And they do it in gradually increasing doses because it becomes kind of less effective over time. She's stopping though after December because she's like, the dose is about to go up and I'm already barely eating as it is. So that's something to watch out for with this. Fortunately, she has not had that kind of side effect, though. I will say, anywhere close to it. Yeah, that's really fucking gross. But Ozempic's supposed to be like the name brand, like the strong one. So maybe I don't know if maybe there's a difference there, but it's helped her out a lot, but it's not something that you should be on forever. So,
I mean, I guess you could say that about any medication, really. Like,
well, there are some medications you have to take for life, depending on your.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Was there are some that you're definitely going to need for a long time, but in situations like this, I feel like there's a level in which, again, I'm not a medical expert, so this is just me yapping my thoughts out here for a moment, so don't crucify me in the comments. But like things like this, where it's like a medical, deterrent, I guess you could say, to certain things in your body, right? That's what this sounds like. Am I missing that?
I should also back up. It's primarily, so like, I think it was primarily created for diabetes.
Okay.
And then somebody taking it was like, I just lost a shit ton of weight. So then all the weight people that don't want to work out started injecting it. So that's why it's got kind of a negative connotation, is because it was originally designed for a good purpose. And then people started buying it like fucking crazy just to lose weight without having to do anything.
Well, so was cocaine, but like,
well, I don't know if that's why it was originally created. That's definitely one of its uses. So,
I mean, in some way you'll lose weight with cocaine.
Yeah.
No, I have to tell you though, like as I was reading this, there was a story that came to mind, and I think I'm told you about this. This was back during the vid times, y'all. So the plague. I love chicken a lot. Like I love chicken. Chicken is one of my favorite foods. I used to, when I was actually like powerlifting, I would eat a whole rotisserie chicken by myself in one sitting.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I could put it away. And I guess this one particular time, I decided that it was a great time for me to not cook my chicken properly. That's the running joke, at least, because during the vid times, I started to get symptoms of this stuff up here, right? And then shortly after that, I lost my sense of smell, but I didn't lose my taste. And then shortly after that, I could not stop pooping. I mean, dude, I thought if I had a thought, I was shitting. Like if I breathed, crap my pants. Like, and so it got to a point where I lost legit in 1 week, I lost 15 pounds. And I was like, I need to figure out what's wrong with me now. I go to the doctor and they were like, it's gotta be the vid. It's gotta be the vid. And I'm like, you're telling me COVID is the magical weight loss drug? Okay. And so they ran tests, came back, I had salmonella.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know what made me turn into dookie pants? Even worse was they prescribed me saying you need to go and have, you need to start ingesting probiotics. For those who don't know, probiotics on an empty stomach will blow you up like a fucking balloon. So I looked pregnant, just baby Bjorn over here, just, and let me tell you right now.
That was baby Bono.
That was, yeah.
That's number 2.
Dude, that was the worst time ever. So I feel you on the dookie pants part. Anybody who's ever crapped their pants like that, especially when you're not prepared, like I've got a long history of unfortunate circumstance. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a fuck up. The only thing that I might recommend that my wife has said is that drinking a lot of water, like a ridiculous amount of water, kind of settles the stomach and causes things to not pop out of places where you're not supposed to. Or at least not at times you're supposed to.
Dude, we got to read these comments. This particular thread.
The first one is amazing. Don't be too hard on yourself, Dookie Pants. This shit shall pass too.
Followed by full of a Duke.
You shall not shit your pants.
Do not take me as a conjurer of Dookie Pants.
I think that one would have been better. It's like, do not take me as a conjurer of cheap shits.
That would be perfect. Yep.
That's
don't
majority of them.
Shit yourself.
Oh, there's a big one as the second one. Like second actual comment.
Yeah, I see it. Do you want to read that?
I mean, that's up to you. It's technically yours to read, but I think we can move on personally. But
yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. If you want to read it, pause here. There it is. It's on the screen. Go for it. But yeah.
Moral of the story here. Good luck, Dookie Pants. I don't know what to tell you on that one.
Can't trust a fart. especially if you already
No.
trusted one. The second one is always, it's a exponentially increasing graph of risk.
See, here's the question, and I'm gonna, you know what? This is a question I'm gonna ask current Sam, future Sam. You can go ahead and put polka music over this if you want, just to get his reaction off of what I'm about to ask him, in case we don't want the the YouTube community and the lousy listeners to hear what I'm about to say. Do you use man pawns?
No, we've talked about this before.
Dude, they saved my life, bro.
Dude, I remember. Do you remember the first time you ever brought it up to me and how incredulous I was over like the fucking?
I wish
just the concept of it. I was like, what?
I mean, well, it's the best protection when you're having the runs.
I mean, sure.
You're not shoving anything in the hole. You're just putting it between the cheeks. A little taco coverage, you know what I'm saying?
I think you're using your pawns wrong then. So I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to go up somewhere.
Hey, look, dude. It's just you flat against the hole, long side protection, wings, dude.
So that's not a pawn, that's a pad. That's a man pad.
All right, do you use man pads?
No, you still don't. I couldn't tell you the last time I found myself in a situation where I genuinely shit myself.
We're gonna change that. All right, let's go to the next one.
He's like, that is my goal in life now.
I'm gonna force feed him Taco Bell until he shits his pants.
Let's move on.
Anyways, number 3.
Oh, number 3 for the week. Today I fucked up by giving a woman my number at work. I, 24 male, work at a home improvement store, and there's this coworker, 40 female, who I find very attractive. Yes, she's older than me, but I tend to find older women attractive. Anyways, she has called me cute like 5 times in the past month, which I thought was interesting. I also said she looked cute as well 2 of those times, so I thought we may be on the same page, but I still didn't do anything. Well, today, she asked me if I'm seeing anyone or if I'm talking to any other women, which to me was almost a clear indication that she may want to go out on a date or something. We ended up getting cut off by another coworker. So about 10 to 15 minutes later, I gave her my number on a small sheet of paper. I had stuff going on and didn't want to have my phone out while the boss was walking around. Well, I immediately called my work friend, 20 female, who also knows her very well. And she informed me that I made a big mistake, and that lady whom I gave my number to is already seeing someone and was only calling me cute because I reminded her of her own son, and she had hoped I didn't take it the wrong way. The reason she asked if I was seeing anyone was because there's another girl who she thought would like me. So yeah, this just happened. Edit, she told my other coworker friend that she thinks I'm really weird for that. Damn. Edit 2, I had wrote a note on the sheet of paper to the effect of, to the lady who's always cute. So there's that. Huge edit. 40 female coworker had a talk with me, and she said that her younger coworker, 20 female, was lying about the whole weird thing because she was insanely jealous. Coworker 40 female told me she finds me very attractive and that I still have your number, smiley face. TLDR, thought coworker was hitting on me, but it turns out there was missing context that I did not know of. Gave her my number, which was a mistake. Apparently it was not by the end of this.
That's a roller coaster, dude. I mean, did you fuck up though?
Yeah, it's not sounding like much of a fuck up after the huge edit, at least.
Well, okay, so fair point to the title, though. The title was created, I'm sure, before the edits were put in.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, he was just going off the whole, well, I immediately called my work friend, who also knows her very well. She informed me that I made a big mistake, and the lady I gave a number to is also seeing someone and only calling me cute because of that. So he was thinking, based off of that testimony, that he fucked up.
Okay, so this is okay, hold on. I gotta do some research real quick. Gotta do some reconnaissance. So my question is now, so we know older coworker now has his number.
Yeah.
Younger coworker was telling him that she said he was cute because he reminded her of her son. Right?
Yep.
The edits say older coworker came clean and said that the younger coworker was just jealous. The part that I'm wondering here is, was it a lie when the younger coworker said the older one has a partner already?
Could be,
or is there an in?
Or it could be that the older coworker is trying to cheat or has an open relationship. Like, we don't know that dynamic at all.
Okay, let me. Okay, so there is a comment. There's a comment here, and I'll read the single comment thread for you. It's by Jamiska. If you could see the original comment, it says, "Show us how cute, because I can't see myself telling someone that many times how cute they are. Also, did the coworker lie about everything, or just her saying you're weird? Your edit makes it seem like she wasn't comparing you to her son, and that she isn't already seeing someone." OP responded and said, "I'd consider myself a pretty good looking dude, LMFAO, in the most non-douchey way possible." We all mean the most non-douchey way possible. I think Sam's handsome. Hey, cutie. Also, she was not comparing me to her son. She told me that wasn't true at all. Again, just jealousy on 20 females' part. Although she may be talking to someone, not actually dating, though. So, initial fuck up, sure. Edits prove no fuck up at all. The part where you will fuck up is, in my opinion, if you don't directly ask her, be like, "Hey, I think you're cute. You think I'm cute. I dig you. You dig me. Are you seeing someone?"
Yep.
Put it out there. Give her the ball for the court here to make her shot. And if she says, "Yes, I'm seeing someone," no problem. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. "Yes, I think you're cute, but I'm not going to be that kind of person." You holler at me when you're free, or if you're free. If she says, "No, I'm not," then this was never a fuck up at all. Enjoy your next relationship, I suppose.
I'd like to just point out the Riz of our OP here. It's blah blah man 23. Because going down that same thread that you went down, Jamiska replied saying, "LML, well, I'm told I'm a beautiful woman, but you don't want to take my word for it. You would want to judge for yourself, so post a picture. I'm thinking you are cute since your coworker did all that to sabotage you with the coworker." So man's getting hit up on Reddit because of all of this.
Yo, go further. He responded saying, "Oh, I for sure am. Just ain't post myself on Reddit though." Jamiska responds, "That's fair. Send it privately."
This fuck up turned out to not be a fuck up.
Yo, Batman, the Rizzler is on Reddit. Holy shit. Okay.
Well, hey,
respect
the Rizzler here. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a terrible fuck up. You have your preferences. You shot your shot. At first you thought it didn't pan out, but now it looks like it's panning out pretty good. So just like Joe said, take the right next steps to where you're not going to be a home wrecker. And then if you're not, then have some fun, man. Like, I might, caution you against coworkers, but
yeah, see our old pizzeria days.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying I was a home wrecker, but those were some wild days. Maybe one day, if we ever have the gumption to actually have those conversations, never will happen. We might tell you the stories. Don't get your hopes up.
Probably
yeah,
won't.
no.
Yep.
Take the right next steps, and I think you could see yourself a brighter future there, bud.
Yep.
Moving on.
Yeah, I think the comment thread we went down suffices for the comments part.
I agree. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here and join the Lousy listeners. And also click the join button. For $2.99 a month, you can become a Lousy member where you can get some awesome perks, cool emotes, and interact with Sam and I. Also, click the link to join our Discord.
and have fun with all the other lousy listeners. Let's get back to the video.
I agree. Well, time for number 2. Much like number 4. This one we actually have the riddle maker.
Ooh.
Sending us an NSFW post for number 2 this week. Today I fucked up by joking about getting a handy from my partner's roommate. Yes, from the title, you have already fucked up. But let's continue. So last Saturday, I, 32 male, went out to lunch with a friend of mine, Jack, 32 male. We've known each other since college and have the same sense of humor, so we tend to be a little loud whenever we're joking in public. Jack, that's us, literally, me and you.
Yep.
Jack
Same
asked to
age,
get lunch. Yeah, it's right on par. Jack asked to get lunch because he knew my partner, Naomi, 29 female, was out of town for a conference and I would be free. We went to lunch at a quiet diner near me. At the start of the meal, we were chatting a bit before he said something along the lines of, I'm glad we could have some guy time while Naomi is away. I replied by cartoonishly looking side to side and telling him, yeah, it's been good, but I need to tell you something. Last night, and I don't know how to say this, Naomi's roommate gave me a hand job. Jack started to laugh, but before either of us could say else, I felt cold water being splashed on the back of my head. I turned around and saw a 20-something-year-old woman staring daggers at me. I guess she was paying up at a nearby table and overheard. She had an empty glass in her hand that she had clearly picked up at an unused table that she had splashed at me. She shouted that I was trash, absolute trash, before storming out. I just sat there completely in shock as Jack kept laughing. The thing that I know, that I knew and that Jack knew, but clearly this woman didn't know. I am Naomi's roommate. We live together, just the two of us. The joke was that I was masturbating. Now Jack is pissing himself and won't stop calling me trash, absolute trash, like it's a military title. I know Naomi will find it hilarious too, but I'm worried I'm going to run into this pissed off woman again at or near the diner. There is now someone who might be living in my neighborhood that I can run into at any point who hates me, all because of a dumb joke. TLDR, I made a joke implying I was cheating on my partner with her roommate. The joke being that I am, in fact, her roommate.
That's hilarious.
That is funny as shit.
That's really fucking good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's just, it's a good lesson in mind your damn business. You know, don't be splashing water on people, assaulting people even when you don't know what the whole context is.
So mind your own business. Don't assault people. I have a story for you.
Okay.
I went to, that big box store with the blue label and the big yellow star. Everyone goes to it. They don't pay us, so I'm not using their name. Went there the other night to get groceries, right? I'm in the self-checkout. Now, if you remember, just like the one that was in our lovely, neighborhood of Austin, it's all self-checkout.
Yeah. So
is this one. So I'm at self-checkout and I'm on the far end near the exit. Last one, I'm by myself, minding my own business, checking out. And then suddenly from across the store, I shit you not, they were at electronics, which everyone knows electronics is the furthest back department. It's all the way to the back of the store. I hear from electronics this loud voice getting closer and closer and closer. And I mean, they're yelling. Come to find out, it's a woman on speakerphone. She is talking to someone on speakerphone. She's holding her phone out here, yelling at them. Now, I could have easily just said, ma'am, just a heads up. A lot of people staring at you. Might want to calm down. But this is where I exercise my right to mind my own fucking business. And I'm glad I did. Because the next words that came out of her mouth as she was checking out, she walks up and she says, nah, motherfucker, you want to play? Guess what? I'm going to beat your ass when I get home. And I went, okay, that's red flag number 1. Then she says, why the fuck are peanuts $5 a bag? This is some bullshit. And I was like, red flag number 2. Okay. Still scanning. And I'm like, do I attempt it? Do I test it? Then I hear the words, I hear a guy's voice and it sounds like, and she says in response, "You ain't gonna catch me, motherfucker. I'm gonna murder your ass when I see you." And I went, and that's red flag number 3. I'm just checking my shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So exercise your right and mind your own business.
Oh, I'd be checking out even slower. I'd be like, what's going on over here?
Oh, no, dog. She left.
Where's that bag? Beep. Is it going to fit in that bag? I don't know. Let me think about it.
Yeah, no, the funny part too, also, there was a dude like at the one next to me, and you could tell both of us had the same idea, and he just looks over at me, and I like, I'm still scared, dude.
Shut the fuck up. Just keep on going.
I don't want to find out what she's hiding, dude. Don't do it. Like, I don't want to be one of the bodies.
Nope.
So yeah, don't assault people and mind your own fucking business.
You got to look up, see if there was any domestic assaults or murders in that area. Not right now.
We'll do that
after the episode. Yeah, no, this is hilarious. This is some shit you and I would get into 100%. Yeah, just hopefully without the water splashing. But yeah,
I can safely say you and I have never been assaulted like that for any reason.
Oh, but we also know how to keep the volume down when we're being particularly heinous. So, you know.
Yeah, we just look like a really like cute couple.
Yeah, honestly, because we are. Anyway,
Are
they brothers? Are they twins? Are they a couple? Are they clones? What are they?
The list continues.
So yeah, no, only fuck up was volume, really.
Yeah,
I'd say there. But
yeah,
I'm gonna read a comment. First one is a story. When my girlfriend and I grab a bite at the restaurant we first met, sometimes we'll role play a bit. One time, both knowing I had to run to the bathroom, we sat down and she said, "It's nice to finally meet you." And I jokingly responded with something along the lines of, "Yeah, this isn't going to work," and rushed off to the restroom. While I was gone, the one behind my girlfriend was apparently very empathetic and ready to clock me upside the head before my girlfriend explained the situation.
Yikes. I like the one right underneath that too. One of my favorite games, still play it 18 years in. Last time my wife and I worked on an underwater research habitat in Australia, studying the effects of the climate change on coral reefs and marine populations. Honestly, it's a great job. I like my coworkers. This working space is cramped, but we do move some things around on Friday night, and I create a small bar. We listen to music and play some cards and enjoy ourselves. I thought that was going somewhere else.
I think they're just responding.
I read the first line. I'm like, please tell me this is going somewhere cool. It did not.
No, they're just saying they do the same thing. Good try there, bud. Can't win them all.
What was I gonna say? No, there's no fuck up here.
No, I like the next comment too. It's a quote saying, "Won't stop calling me trash, absolute trash," like it's a military title. Commenter said, "I hear it more like James Bond telling us his name." Trash. Absolute trash. That's good.
Yep. All right. Let's get to the last one.
Yep. Bit of a reader. All right.
Well, this is the top fuck up of the week. So
this is the top fuck up. So let's see if it's all worth it. Number 1 for the week is, today I fucked up using my wife's friend's phone and seeing their group chat name. Happened last night. Was at a get together with my wife, her friend celebrating the host's birthday. His wife and my wife have been friends for years and teach together each other. She has an Alexa screen and realized it was giving them updates on orders, including content. Not wanting to ruin Christmas surprises for her kids, and asked if I knew how to fix it. Told her I did, had some concern with our kids, and took her phone to turn off the shipping notifications. While I had her iPhone, a message notification pops up with the header, "My wife's name Swallows." Like Jane Smith Swallows. Wife's friend next to me, so don't open the thread and start snooping, but internally I'm obviously very concerned. I decide either 1, my wife's friend actually hates her mean girl style, or 2, my wife's in the group and done something to gain said title. I manage not to say anything and just focus on having a couple beers and watching the NFL game. I'm thinking, well, yeah, she does occasionally, but our sex life isn't that noteworthy. Is she cheating, etc.? We get home and she starts bathing my daughter. I ask for her phone. She gives it to me, no problem, and I open the messaging app. I immediately see a group chat called Swallows. I asked her why it's called that. Apparently, there's an inside joke where one of them thought they saw bats in the backyard, and another told them they were clearly swallows. I didn't realize that when you text a group chat, the notification is sender's name, group name. She had been texting her friend from the kitchen, so it popped up displaying my wife's name, Swallows. Naturally, she died laughing and shared my mistake with everyone else. TLDR was using a phone belonging to my wife's friend and coworker. A notification for a group chat comes up that says OP's wife named Swallows. Spent the evening stressed. She cheated on me. Turns out she was texting her group chat called Swallows, named after a bird-related inside joke. Update. Oh my God, she was really cheating. Just kidding. I know it's funny. But quick disclaimer, most of the relationship stories on Reddit are fake, and the real ones are posted because of heartbreak. So don't get tricked into thinking every guy gets cheated on. Go out there and pursue a relationship without being possessive and paranoid. We've been married for 11 years, have 2 kids, and share everything, password and locations. We've had our ups and downs, but love each other and would never step out. This was just a humorous story of seeing something glaringly sexual on its surface about my wife that ended up being completely innocent. I even asked if they did it as a joke, so I'd say X swallows whenever one of them sent a message, and it never clicked with them. I asked her how she would feel if she borrowed one of my employees' phones and the Uniballer eats ass popped up, and she was howling laughing, but understands why I was concerned for a moment.
This is the most wholesome fuck up I think we've ever read.
Such a wholesome fuck up. And the update kind of had me going for a second. But so good update.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying for anybody out there, don't open the group chats. Don't leak the messages.
Yeah. The group chats are a safe place. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They're your sanctuary for you to air out your necessary messages to those involved. So
some titles can get very good. Definitely get creative with titles like that.
Didn't we have one that was just called The Bitches?
We still do. It's a Snapchat group.
That's right. We do. Yeah, we do. Yep. I trying to think of some of the titles. I mean, the more simple ones like the San Antonio vacation went on. That one's just called Creed is Good.
Yep.
That's it. And then we're reminded every time.
Creed is good. Creed is good. And stuff.
Yep. There's a couple others I can't tell you because we will get canceled. Yep. But yeah, let's read some comments. That's a very, very wholesome fuck up. The first comment here though, my sister is under hoe for show. She's only had one boyfriend and she married him. It's not that deep. It's not. No. It's not that serious.
Yeah, it's very rarely that serious. Next comment here. A whole bunch of guys in here think women's sense of humor is any different from theirs. There didn't have to be any cheating involved for this to be a funny sex joke like most group chats with longtime friends. My chat with a bunch of my best friends is called Backdoor Cum Sluts 3. And everyone has a name that fits. Doesn't mean we're all actually cum sluts, except Jim, who is on Reddit a lot and might see this. He's totally the real backdoor cum slut.
We have missed the mark, and we now need to make a group chat called Safari Twats.
I'll let you set it up.
Yep. Giga brain. All right. That's it for this week.
That is. Good week.
Those some good fuck ups.
Yep. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, this is true. And also, as always, remember, if you want us to have a chance at reading your fuck up, all you have to do is go to r/TIFU, put in your fuck up, and if it gets ranked to the top 4 of that week, we'll read it.
We might. We'll see.
But as always, drop your comments down below, put those timestamps on them, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see y'all on Saturday. Bye-bye.
Bye.